Life is good, everybody. Jesus, I hate this thing. Back. Okay. You might be confused by that. I tried to do this stream once already. It failed miserably because my parents interrupted it because I still live with them because I just graduated high school. Something about ice cream. Let's go check the analytics from the last one. I liked it. You know what? Screw that. Anyways, what was I doing again? Right, nothing. How in the flying hell am I supposed to... Wait. Lasso tool. Just live with our shitty decisions in life. Why don't you know? Anywho, if you're wondering what we're doing... Oh, jeez, I forgot. Don't control X on that. I'll explain in due time. Do 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 do. He's a phantom. Oh, right, I have to hit this to apply. If you're wondering what we're doing, don't! We're making thumbnails, bitches! We're gonna make thumbnail template for Night Trap, which will be the next LP. Launching sometime in October. Anyways, yeah, this is perfect. Night Trap. Ooh, do 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 do. Anyways, actually, yeah. Oh, it fits perfectly. We did it. Night Trap. Oh, we're gonna replace my dumb face with this girl's dumb face. Anywho, if you're wondering how we're doing all this, we have Photoshop CS2 loaded. We've got some various images I got off the internet, and Windows error. Oh wait, I'm gonna solve for that. Fuck your reality. Gotta solve for everything, including apply. Including this garbage lasso tool job. Because I'm gonna just take it back to 46 pixel. Actually, we're just gonna like control plus the crap out of this image. And then basically anything looks a little abnormal. We're just gonna go in there with our like 22 point brush. Not even 7 point. Oh, beautiful. I'm just gonna purple over that bitch. Trying to smooth things out, honestly. Make it look like I can do anything useful in this program. I can't. I'll go over what I did in the failed live stream. But, yas, kids. Welcome to cancer. That's what you get for watching my videos. You get cancer. Nah, I'm just kidding. Joking about cancer is not very fun, but it helps me cope with the fact that, you know, there's people in my life who've been affected by it, and it gets my mind off of it by making me laugh about, well, you know, one of the worst diseases in the world, and, you know, how it's fucked with my life. Anyways, this kind of existential thought is better left for other endeavors. If you're wondering, yes, this is what cancerous photo editing looks like. Woohoo! Let me check in and see if any of y'all bitches has shown up to the interwebs. Apparently no, but I'll find out eventually. I'll just, you know what? I'll pull this up. I'll go. I'll view it. I'll view this garbage from one of my other accounts, just to make sure that it's even pushing into subscriber feeds. Jesus loves me. Jesus loves me. Anyways, no, he doesn't. That lying is not good. Watch me hate my life. Also Photoshop. Watch me hate my life. Also Photoshop. Wow, echo, echo, echo. Anyways, this Inception. You know what? Screw it. Let's just like watch Inception for a bit. They say the void is infinite. Let me test how comments work. I can't. Oh, wait. You're fat. There we go. I just had to test to make sure, you know, things were working. The loop is still going. Alarm force. Anyways. Back to colors. Okay. I almost want to go deeper. Deeper. Deeper! Pixels! We can just see the individual pixels being, like, murdered. Anywho, I hope y'all hate your life. If any of y'all watching this, even as a VOD. How did this, what, no, get this in the top corner here. Turnstile. Yeah, I'll probably do like a funny formal announcement video for this stupid ass series, but time being, we're just in the market for a thumbnail that doesn't blow ass. I see that number jump any. Your head doing a Photoshop job to this crazy lady. Do. This is gonna give me diseases. Dun-dun-dun-dun. And I said, hey, yeah. I need to see how this is looking because I really can't tell. Oh, wow, substantially better. Anywho. You know, if I just get rid of that, I'm sure no one will notice. Except you guys. Diligent viewers watching this garbage. I would turn on music, but you wouldn't be able to hear anything in the VOD. That's how life works. Anyways. That looks decent. Time to hone in right here. How far down the rabbit hole will we go? Not that far. Basically, when that is that big, that means I can do fancy things. Photoshop. The effort I put into you. I get what I put into you. Because it's all garbage. So I get garbage in return. You know what? We'll just get rid of that and just live with it. Yeah, we'll just fucking delete it. Anyways. No one's watching! Surprising no one! Myself most of all. Mostly did this to test the idea. Also, because I needed Wednesday content. And didn't have any. Ah. Woohoo! Cheap, 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 cheap ways to screw your audience into your schedule. Anywho. Okay, that's actually pretty good looking. Oh, for Christ's sake. God, I hate this so much. Just can you not be in the way? Okay. Anywho, other than smoothing things out a bit, I don't see any real reason to. Well, I guess I've done it now. You know what? Control Z on that. Alright, there we go. Now if we just move this back. And like get rid of all this garbage. Good Lord. Be really great is if I could hide all of that at a keystroke. Sure I could, but I couldn't be fucked to figure out how. Is anyone here? No, just as I thought. Shoo-ba-doo-doo. Kill me. Anywho. Okay. So that actually should have cleaned that up rather nicely. So, yeah, no, that's actually like a million times better. So now we're at the point where it's about time to add the text. So we're gonna switch colors here, and these are just my two colors that I use when I'm creating text. Now we gotta pick a font. Just trying to, you go through, you pick your font, and I'm thinking we need something different than what we used for the previous ones. For maybe a horror themed font. And at this point, you might be asking, okay, you don't have one. You've got the 1942 report, but you don't have a horror themed. You'd be right. So we're going to go to dafont.com, and we're going to search up horror. And when we search up horror, we're going to come up with various fonts that are free and easy to use issue, like nothing. So we're gonna go with none of these. It's god awful. We're gonna look for something maybe a bit more night trappy, and nothing. But we are going to look up the Night Trap font. Just in the event that it exists. Maybe this will be it. That's what. Anyways, we're on GitHub. GitHub's great. Fonts. Oh. Oh, shit. That's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't work. Anyways, no, God, what? How did I open that? I did not open that. Anywho, what was I looking for? Right, DeFont. So we're just gonna go to your all sorts of stuff. Gothic. I don't know, techno, bitmap, foreign look. Destroy. Nope. Distorted. Nope. Destroy. I don't like it. Old school, don't really care. Oh, horror. Cool. Friday the 13th font, Feast of Flesh. Friday 13th, double feature. You know what? We're going to go with that. Wait, what? Who asks Satan? I mean, I'm downloading that. Anyways, but we use double feature. So now, I'm going to minimize this, and we're going to hit Control S, and we're going to save this temp inside of the thumbnails folder in, what is this in? Okay, so we're just going to save this in Let's Pray at the moment. We're going to hit OK. Why are we saving it? Well, we're saving it because in order to install fonts, you have to exit any program you want to use them in. So we're going to grab double feature, we're going to add Who Asks Satan, and we're going to move them into my little fonts folder here, and it'll extract, equal, and then go, and then cool, and then we're going to hit install, and it installs the font. And then we're going to do the same thing for Who Wants Satan, or Who Asks Satan, Who Wants Satan, me. No, Who Asks Satan, and we're going to hit install, and it's going to install those fonts. Now, when we go to open up Photoshop, so by the way, we're using CS2, which I don't remember if it's still just normally available. Apparently someone's liked it. If you're watching this and you're not to me, tell me now, comment anything. Anything. Anyways, we're gonna hit do not register. Now we're gonna go and look, and double feature has installed. So what we can do now is open the thumbnail temp that we were just working on, and we have a go ahead. So now we're just gonna be able to do, excuse me. We'll do some things. Now I just want to test some font sizes. We're going to need larger than 90. We're actually going to just go straight to 200. It's my default. Cool. So now we're just going to hit parts. All right. So we go P, A, R, no R. That's a U. That's a part. And then we're going to just use one. is the default, because then all we have to do when we make a new thumbnail is back up, or when we eventually hit, we're at, say part 9, and we eventually hit part 10. So now all we have to do is, and therefore and so forth up through 3 digits, which, I mean, most of my projects won't take that long. So if I ever hit 1,000 parts in a project, it'll inevitably be some kind of vlog thing. Anyways, unfortunately, we didn't get the full context of everything. So to explain some of the context, we just knocked the camera like a bitch. Anywho, not apostrophe 1 or whatever the fuck that thing is. So we're just gonna hit Control S. No, that's Shift S. Control S. So we're just gonna exit out of here. So for context, my old thumbnails for the LEGO Star Wars games looked a little something. Let's actually throw this in the Night Trap folder. Looked a little something like this. You had my face, my big, glorious face, the game logo, the part number, and the channel logo. And actually, if I want to pull that up in Photoshop, all I have to do is go to Templates and hit Part. Why is it named that? Because then the default name when you go into saving it is Part. And you can just hit a number. So, no, don't register. So actually what we've got here is a bunch of shit. So we've got a 3-digit part text, 2-digit part text. It's actually, okay, wait, this is stupid. I'm just gonna hit space on this, just so that at least it's aesthetically pleasing to me. This is just for the future. Now, I actually do have the Night Trap logo loaded in, but we're just gonna delete that as we've, went and made our own. Now, I have the Final Fantasy VI logo in, just in the event that I actually do want to play that game. But what I do with this is all I have to do is if I want to add a different type of text layer. Actually, wait a minute. What am I doing? Aren't I a magician? That's the only real issue. All I ever asked you to do is come watch me diddle with Photoshop. And say how we'd be diddling. That's a single space. Are you sure? Anywho, I don't even really need this. I'll just delete it for now. It's upsetting me. But yeah, so all I have to do, this one here is just the extra use. I'll say if I can double that if I want, but I have the 2-digit part here. Yeah, just got the text, so we just do that. If I want to take all text off, I can do that. And then logos. Disable them, enable them. You've got LEGO Star Wars 2, LEGO Star Wars, Final Fantasy 6. The logo in the corner. We've got my face. We've got our background color, which is locked. But yeah, so this is what the old thumbnails look like. It's, formatted face, part number, logo, and logo of game. Which I think is very important to have a consistent style for at least one of your series. However, I only have a consistent style for one of my series, and I would like to change that. So, we're going to create, yes, together we are going to create, oh my god, just close! Anywho, we're just going to exit out of, you know what, no, what? No. Just close Photoshop. I'm going to go into Chrome again. And we're just going to go to... No, I'm just kidding. You know what? That'd be a good idea. Maybe next week or another time I'll make a Stuff and Things logo, but maybe I won't. Maybe I just like the random... Yeah, you know what? I like the random thumbnails. Oh my god, there's someone watching. Leave a comment. Anything. Comment literally anything. You missed all of it, but comment something, please. So I will find... I can find you. Like, I can find where you are. I'll just go to my subscription feed here, where I'm signed into a completely different channel, because then I can just... Darth Vader. Oh, you did say hello. Oh my god. And Maxim, you failure. Oh, it's Maxim. Yeah, you certainly did. What? Why? You're late. No, really? But you know what? Just because you're here, are you still here? Tell me if you're still here. Because you're currently watching Inception. But if you're still here, I'll do some more shit. Because actually, I have more shit to do. The fuck? What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You like the Inception, though? That's my only question. Foods for pansies. Watch me on... Oh, right. You don't have a phone. Whatever. You know what? I'll just you can eat at your computer. You're a normal human being. I love how we're conversing like this. You're just text, and I'm this. Also, who the hell is Darth Vader? Is my real question. We're gonna find out. Who's Darth Vader? Ah, cool. There's nothing here. Yeah, foods for pansies. I'm gonna start making logos again. Open Photoshop. Do. Create a thing. You know what? You know what I'll do? You know what? You're here. I'll Photoshop you. You like that? Oh, right. I'm connected here. I don't even need to Photoshop you. I've already done half the work. Where are we going here? Phone. Just need to go down to portrait photos, which include the greatest photo I've ever taken in my life. Okay, can you go away? Registration button. Anywho, E0427. Cool. We're gonna grab this photo and we'll Photoshop. And we're gonna Photoshop here. Oh, beautiful. And we're just gonna drag that inward. Use the embedded profile. Display P3. Wow. It even recognizes it. What do you want me to do to your photo, Maxim? Tell me, friend. We're back in Inception land. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Actually, you know what? Let's throw in some gradients. Yeah, this is a gradient. This is a fucking... Yeah, that's the rectangle tool. Where's the gradient tool? There it is. Just throw in some gradients. And actually, it already looks 100 times better. No, I'm just kidding. Control C. Control... What? Control Z. Control Alt Z. What can I do to you? Can I do anything? Burn tool. Ah, let's burn the bastard. Ah! You're Satan now. This has turned into photoshopping Maxim's face. I love it. Let's just draw a big circle. And... Oh, wait, I've got a better idea. We can just label you what you truly are. Cyborg. You're a math boy. Whoops. Let's control. XXX. Oh, wait. Cyborg. Mark. Mark 1. Yeah, we'll save that. Do you like it? What? Live with life, friend. Live with life. Oh, it's Windows 10, but I have Classic Shell installed. So it's basically to get around the fact that after Windows 7, the start menu started being a pile of hot trash. And also because when I use Windows 7 on my laptop, it looks like this. And yeah, to answer your question, friend. Yeah, it's just a measure of it not being shit. Yeah, no, Windows 10's great, but editing software... Actually, hey friend, you're here. I'll show you. I got editing software, finally. At least I installed it on this thing. It runs. It's about the best I can say. I can open up this project. For the sake of our ears, thank God. Here's the performance. Audio runs fine. Video, on the other hand, chugs along at 1080. However, you know, D-rip looks completely fine for the most part, although I just usually tend to do some stuff with it. But there you go. No! It might, actually. I don't fucking know. Like... Let me put it this way. The software is roughly as old as my laptop, which means it's like 7 years old. The laptop I have would have been like time correct for it, but not good enough. Yeah, I don't know. This computer, as you know, can't handle anything else, so... Although what's really nice is that, gift of RAM you gave me, because it allows me to see that number when I'm doing even Chrome. I could like just open 87 Chrome tabs, although it seems to have already done that for me. I just love Chrome. Chrome is great. Anyone watching this without live chat enabled, like in the VOD, is going to be so confused. Look at all those Chrome processes. Look at all that RAM. Look at all those Ethernet. Look at all those Ethernet paths. Oh, there's all my IP addresses. That was stupid. I'll edit that out. Or maybe it was too blurry. Wait. I'll use one of these. Yeah, unless you really want to fuck with me, you ain't going to be finding that. Some disk 1, some disk 0, some memory. Anyways. 3.5 gigahertz dual core with whatever AMD's solution for hypers. Yeah, I figured as much. I checked on my phone's display. It seems to be fine. Yeah, this is garbage. What am I doing now? Oh, right, extending the video so that it qualifies for the Wednesday slot. Woohoo! Here, I'm gonna like it. And this is just a second channel of mine so that I can view this without it being weird. Also, I should probably just like switch back to my real account so that I can do some stuff. There we go. Anyways, Twitter. This is not. This is useless. You know what? At this point, I might as well just like open DOSBox. install, I don't know, Doom. No, I don't even have Doom at the moment. What am I looking for? Oh, there we go. CD, dagger, oh, right, it's going to give me errors. Errors aplenty. Dark mode. Oh, for YouTube. Yeah, that makes sense. Dark mode's amazing, especially when you spend most of your time consuming content at night. What is there to do? I think I've done the thing. I mean, Maxim, while you're here, I can at least tell you that there is plans to shoot random ass shit and call it a how-to video. But, like, it'll be closer to how-to basic than, like, how to actually make YouTube videos. If that makes you any happier. What was I looking at again? Where are we going here? Where the fuck do I need to be? No, just like... God damn it, I hate this. Where's my live stream? Do I have to, like, go into... Oh, there it is. Your current live stream. Jesus Christ. Yeah. The blind are stupid. Anywho. Let's see here. Hey, Maxim, want to cry about expensive computers? Say hello to the Apple Store. Yeah, this is gonna be me in like a year and a half, bro. Just yeah, just don't acknowledge. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's look at it. Actually, let's look at the bag that I set up just for shits and giggles. Hey, you laugh, but I'm going into film, and this is like gonna be my life in a couple of years. So, yeah. So this is what you get. For 6,000 Canadian dollars. You get a processor that seems to be overheating, so we're going to remove that and go with the one that isn't overheating. Anyways, Mac. Yeah, you laugh, Maxim. You laugh. But, like, Macs have their purpose, and their purpose isn't, much. No, I'm just kidding. Macs are great. That's why I would even consider one. Because here's the funny part. You laugh, but Final Cut doesn't just randomly shit itself like Premiere. And that's why I want it, because I just want Final Cut. But also, hey look, a Mac with 32 gigs of memory. That hasn't happened in a while. At least not on their laptop division. I don't know if that's ever happened in their laptop division, but that certainly has been a long time since a Mac could easily ship with, yes, I know that's expensive, shut your mouth. But then you have these options. Look at that number. 6-core. Well, I mean, the 8700K is not a 4+ gigahertz processor out of the box. It's like a 3.6, I think. I think it's only 1 gigahertz faster. But Macs have to use pretty much mobile hardware. Oh, the RAM. Compatibility? Apple designs their stuff to be so tight-knit, but they can also take full advantage of 24 megahertz. Oh, you know what? Ryzen uses faster RAM. Intel doesn't even give a shit, but Ryzen CPUs, which is why you're wondering, because you have one. Intel doesn't give a rat's ass how fast your RAM is as long as you've got enough of it. But yeah, then you can look at that number and cry. That's a $4,000 upgrade that takes this experience from normal to God help me. Where in reality, I'll just live with the external hard drive life for anything beyond a scratch disk. And then, like, I'll just buy that later when my wallet recovers. But now we can add this to the bag and actually get our money's worth. But yeah, apparently Apple fixed that i9 overheating problem, but I don't trust it. And also, I don't need it. It's a, like, dream faster than the previous review bag. Now we can go over this bullshit. So you got the MacBook. This has turned into a fun stream of just me and Max and shooting the shit. That's funny. And then you've got the necessary dongle life and cable life. Dongle so that I can attach USB cables and HDMI out. Dongle or cable so that I can attach my phone to the thing without having to use Wi-Fi sync. And power adapter extension cable, which doesn't ship in the box anymore, unfortunately. You put it all together with your estimated tax, and you owe a lot of cash. But it could be worse. I mean, like, NVIDIA chips in a Mac would make more fucking sense. A 1070 Max Q would, like, be better, but at the same time, Apple has written so much for AMD over the years that, like, they've built their infrastructure around AMD GPUs at this point, and not until, I'd say at this point, early next year, or if they surprise us at their iPhone event in the fall, you're not going to see a Mac Pro with choose your own graphics card until then. And NVIDIA has released drivers. NVIDIA fully supports using their GPU on a macOS device. You just have to find a macOS device that'll even accept the fucking GPU. Namely, you're looking at using a Thunderbolt 3 enclosure. Also, I'm sure this is, like, cancerous. But, I mean, to be fair, Macs aren't meant for gaming, so there's no real reason to worry about it. Apple, if you use Apple software or you use software that mostly just depends on one or the other in terms of configuration, like if you go buy an iMac Pro, you're not buying an iMac Pro to use Premiere on. You'd be stupid. You'd be actually stupid to go spend, you know, let's just say you're a baller. You'd be stupid to go and spend, 16 grand on, if you're wondering where I'm getting that number, 16 grand, baby. You'd be stupid to buy this and not be planning on using Final Cut. But in reality, you don't even need the 18 core. You need like the 10 core at most. Most people won't need more than 32 gigs, which is their base model, but 64 is a nice upgrade. A 2 terabyte SSD is not an arm and a leg anymore. Now you're at a $10,000 workstation with a GPU that is for workstation use unequivocally good. It's okay. You are getting a bit of a premium for these accessories, but I mean, if you don't want the mouse, it's included, so you can just sell it to someone. They'll buy it. And then you can get a VESA mount. You can get a VESA mount for this fucking thing, Maxim. If you're still there. You can get a VESA mount adapter kit for $100 so that you can wall mount your iMac. Or you can just hang it by a noose. Anywho, Macs are weird. It's a shit show going into like hunting for a good Mac. I mean, if you really want to look at the pinnacle of Mac marketing, they market the like 12-inch ones as light years ahead because they're not meant for performance. But if you use Final Cut, you can actually edit 4K video on this thing natively, like without issue. Obviously, buy the higher end CPU, upgrade your RAM a bit, and now you've got half a terabyte of SSD, it's low frequency. Why the suspicious period? Oh, yeah, I mean, like, light years ahead. Oh, the formatting for that. Oh, yeah, that's because it's light and years ahead, but it's also light years ahead. It's basically Apple California hipster marketing at its finest. Have you ever watched WWDC or the iPhone event? They're actually quite funny sometimes, but only when good old Hair Force One himself, you heard that right, Craig Federighi steps on stage and makes jokes about how the marketing team is addicted to pot, because California. That's been the joke ever since they switched from big cats to locations. They send their crack marketing team in their VW bus around the state. That's their joke, and I love it. No, but yeah, light years ahead. It's to say it's light because it's one of the lightest laptops in existence. I mean, I don't remember where tech specs. There you go. Comes with four colors, but it's 12 inches and the display is brilliant. I mean, they're never bad at that. But if you look at the weight or the height and the weight is like 2 pounds. It's a thin and light. It's made out of It's entirely made out of aluminum, and it only weighs 2 pounds. And the battery life is impressive, and the performance, considering its size, has impressed many Macintosh users. Um, it's only it's like half an inch thick at its thickest, which is really fucking impressive. Um, it's about it's literally smaller than a standard piece of paper. Like you can put a piece of paper over it and it disappears. You just put a stack of paper over it, it's gone. You don't know where it went. That's impressive in my book. But in MacBook, it's, standard. Also, they still sell a phone with a headphone jack. Quite impressive, honestly. But you wouldn't really want to buy it because it's old. But you can. And you can. But you shouldn't. Want to go looking at watches? Or add-ons for your television? Or the only part of their website that is legitimately, this looks normal. Then you hit the buy button. Straight out of 2013. Are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying this as much as I am? Are you enjoying that they still sell a $370 iPod Touch on their website? And that this page looks straight out of 2013. No, not even 2013. That's unfair. This did get a bump in 2014. So this is straight out of like iPhone 6 era. That's an iPhone 6 chip. And this thing exists in like this weird land. And if you go into tech specs, go down, it still gets updated. Oh, good, you've got your food. All right, so we're just gonna. Yeah, you know what? Let's turn this into the. Turn on if you're watching this. Turn on live chat replay and just enjoy the conversation we're having. Apple's great. Want to go complain about Microsoft's website? I do. Microsoft's website is garbage. Absolute cancer. It looks like this when you open it. That is not how, yeah, no. But then you go to like their Surface line of products and realize very quickly that Microsoft tried very hard to do things. Also, new Surface Go, portable power. The Surface Go is perfect for your daily task. It comes with for $700 a measly 128 gigabyte SSD, a Y series processor, and 8 gigs of RAM. In my opinion, this should not cost that much unless it's a bona fide iPad. But it's not. It's trying to be a Windows laptop. Windows won't fly. Although if we look at the Surface Studio, which is just stupid, I don't need help. You're not ugly. You're a failure. Let's go configure a Surface Studio. All right. Intel Core i5 option, which exists even though this is a 4500 by 3000 display. For $4,000, you get a 1 terabyte hard drive, 8 gigs of RAM. At this point, very last gen GTX 965M graphics. This Core i5 is also, I'm pretty sure, Skylake. So that's 6th gen. So that's old. This Core i7, that's okay, reasonable. It's probably 6700, or if it is, in fact, 7th gen, it's probably a 7700. So that's reasonable, right? No, it's not. It's a mobile chip. They're both mobile chips. I'm pretty sure this is like the 67 or something HQ. It's an HQ, I'm pretty sure, or something. Or it's I don't remember. Anyways, 1 terabyte rapid hard. Oh, sorry. The rapid hybrid drive also has a 128 gig SSD in it, so that makes the Windows boot very nice. But the base model here does have 16 gigs of RAM. That's reasonable. A GTX 965M though. Weird, you might ask. Then for $5,600, 32 gigs of RAM, and a GTX 980M 4 gig with this 2 terabyte rapid hybrid drive. The issue here is if we return to the laughingstock Apple, at least on their part, when you go into iMac, you hit buy, 27-inch, Retina 5K. I'm going to build you a Mac. Okay, 32 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte Fusion drive, that. Okay? That's a desktop grade card. You're at a $2,000 disadvantage buying a Surface. The only thing you get with the Surface... Oh, sorry, this is the i5. This is the i5 for the Mac. Go with the i5 over here. Christ almighty, you're not even at the MSRP of the i5 Surface Studio. It's actually stupid. If I wanted to get there, I could, hilariously enough, upgrade. So there you go, 1 terabyte SSD. So now, your Surface Pro costs $4,000, has a completely last-gen, lower-tier mobile graphics chip powering a display that should be a killer of the Cintiq line from Wacom, but it won't because it can't be powered well. That's why Wacom won at this game and has stranglehold in the market. They basically own your ass if you want to be a creative and draw on a screen on a PC or a Mac even. And so like this $4,000 machine is outclassed by this $4,000 machine in every single way. More RAM, the same hard drive space, but in a lightning fast SSD, and it's just it's ridiculous. But if you want to go a step further, I can beat your $5,600 MSRP, $5,550, and get you the best Mac or iMac on the market with similar specs where applicable. Okay, we're just a bit over, but we've got the same amount of RAM, a true desktop class 7th Gen i7 processor at turboing up to, it's a 7700K effectively. Or sorry, it's a 7700. This isn't. You've got a GPU, which 8 gigs of video memory with a Pro 580, a Radeon Pro 580. Over here you've got a 980M, which is completely last gen, and 4 gig. It's stupid. This is so stupid. That's why I don't like Microsoft's website. However, when you go to this section of their website, I get very happy. But we'll leave that for another day. You know what other website's terrible? Let's just turn this into what website's terrible. Here is a Star Fox 64 website that's been archived. And by sheer luck, they have all of the download voices. So I can listen to Slippy Toad get off.
Fox, get this guy off me!
This is terrible. Unfortunately, Do a Barrel Roll isn't available. You can't see any of this. That's part of the experience. You can just see the space. Look at this old school formatting. Let's look at what do we got here? Yeah, screw it. Steam. Just go to my library. And this is, I own this now. Is anything here worth touching? Nope. What we got here? Let's, nothing. Hunt down the Freeman. What? You want Morgan Freeman? Okay. If you really want Morgan Freeman that badly, just give me a moment. There's Morgan Freeman. Gordon Freeman. Oh! Wrong Freeman. I thought you wanted Morgan Freeman. He's important. I mean, Gordon Freeman is too, but Morgan Freeman's just better. Do you want Half-Life or do you want Half-Life Source? Which engine do you want? I don't care. I'm loading the OG engine just so we can have a laugh. Look at that aspect ratio. I'm gonna zoom out a bit if I can. Also, there's second person watching. Wow, get ready to be disappointed. Whew. Turn those speakers down. Hit options. Video. Yeah, look at that Steam logo. It's great. OpenGL renderer. Resolution. 1920 by 1080. Let it apply. Froze. Bride has to relaunch. Anywho. We're just gonna, oh, Jesus. Might be questioning life at this moment. This very, very moment. Just gonna figure out who the hell else is watching. Just, holy Jesus. Ah! Hunt down the Freeman. What cancer? Now, apparently, there's two watching. I don't know who the second is. What? Anyways, either that or it's a glitch. Who knows? Back to Half-Life. Let's find a server. Look at all these terrible things. Also, look at this great scaling. You know what? Let's go by players. It's 12 out of 12. Yeah, you know what? I'll join this. I'll join this server. See if it even works. I love Half-Life. It's provided so many. Jesus. That's loud. That's a loud bean. No complaining. I wasn't gonna complain. I was just gonna. Anywho. Woohoo! Rocket launcher. Give me that rocket launcher. Give me the rocket launcher. Give me the rocket launcher. Give me the balls. Give me the crossbow. Aha. What? Oh, I see. I'll kill your family. Ow! I was killed myself in a fire. Yeah, I'm not good at these at all. How... oh, right. Alt F4. Nope. Wow, I'm bad at this. Oh. Maybe I'm crazy. Wow, I've been at it for over an hour. That's impressive. Hunt down the frame. What a terrible idea. None of these function correctly on Windows 10. Don't mind that. You can't even read that. Good. Oh, God. What do we got here? Oh, right. You know what, Maxim? You're here. I'm going to show you this because you'll appreciate its terribleness. Where is it? It's ASCII. RPG Maker 2000. And... this is RPG Maker 2000 game, so you know it's bound to be a class act. Just hold that image in your head. Are you dead there? You dead, friend? Want your opinion? Do you even know the story behind this? I bet you don't. So, some great, wonderful guy who lives in the same area and went to school at Columbine, got the idea to utilize his skills developing RPG Maker games, you know, the one time he did it, to make a game where you play the part of the teenage boys who are asshats and murdered a bunch of fucking people. They're just wonderful. Also, enjoy this. Hey. Come on! Just got up. About to leave. This is what we call cancer. Basically, yeah, you play the game and you just murder children. It's absolutely wonderful. I don't understand how no one got shot over this. The guy legitimately hid his identity when he first released it, thinking that would make it somehow better. What is this room? How do you exit? Oh, right, down here. What do I need? Pizza? Let's get pizza. Pepperoni pizza! I was actually probably the bombs. Look it! Propane bombs! Sup? Yeah, this was just wonderful, which is why I'm gonna Alt F4 the hell out before I get sad. Anywho. Nuts. Big old nuts. What do we got in here? Let's, I don't even know anymore. You know what? I'm gonna go to the G drive, my emulators folder. Just, do. You know what? Yeah. Let's open up Mother 3. Open with. More apps. Look for another app. G Drive emulators, GBA, Visual Boy Advance. Ayo! Emulation! Did I apply the patch to this? There we go. I did! Cool. That'll be in use later. Honestly, I don't know what to do other than, like, I don't know, go through the greatest Christmas album ever. Maxim, are you still watching? Come on, boy. You gotta reply to me now. Because you love it. Because it's a train wreck. I need opinions now. I'll shut this off. I just need opinions, friend. I love my inside jokes. Let's see here. Let's just keep opening up more tabs. Inception is fun. Wait, what? This costs money? Surprising no one. Wow, this costs $20. The fuck is this? Guy, I just want to die. Drugs. Which are good, which are bad. Drugs. Ask your mom and ask your dad. I know you're still there. You can try to avoid me, but you're... Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just dead. Maybe you've hung yourself. If you're still here, you should fucking follow me on Twitch if you even have that. am here. You are here. Follow me on Twitch, boy. It's the same as the YouTube channel. Twitch TV. Directory following. No, it's twitch.tv/. Oh, you know what? This is great. This idea is great. Let's watch professional wrestling. Let's watch stream of professional wrestling. God damn. This has turned terrible. Just gotta, yeah, you can go to twitch.tv/, what's the fucking channel net? Twitch.tv/Melmer723, and you can get the greatest image you will ever need, which is, I'm offline, have fun looking at this grass, bitch. It's fucking wonderful. This has been going on for too long. From immense pain. See that?